So have you ever been recording a video and stopped doing it because the game is bugged out? Because let's be honest, this game is buggier than a puppy born in a termite hill. But you forget to turn back on your HUDs because I have been recording previously, and this is just a general announcement video that I'll put out today, probably. Um, I have been dealing with basically walking pneumonia for about the last month, so my voice is still shit, and it's going to be for a while. And I still have a bit of a cough that comes back every once in a while. Um, but I got to start making videos again just for my own sake. Now, I have been doing daily tasks in this game periodically, just for shits and giggles, so to speak. And doing the daily score challenge. This is week 2 coming up, and I'm already at 41 on the scoreboard. Um, Once I'm done with that, I'm going to shift into doing Conan's scoreboard, or Conan's board, which for this season, because hopefully the mods that I have will update the I put in mods into my game in Conan so that I can fix issues with the game from times whenever they break the game, whenever the game gets an update. Because every time, like Bethesda, they update Conan, they break it in some fashion, not always in a bad way, sometimes in a good way for players, but mostly in a nonsensical, doesn't make any sense why you'd put it out way, and then not do something about it as quickly as possible type thing. And I've dealt with that a lot in Conan and in this game and in a couple other games that I play. Like every game that I play, it seems like they put out an update for it and they break it in a fashion, oh shit, that is not conducive to being playable for the people that play the game on a regular basis. It's not done on purpose. It's done usually from overlooking a simple fix that should have been implemented in their test servers, but they didn't really think about whenever they converted it over to the live servers. Because not always are the people running the test server and the people doing the simple fixes on the main servers the same people. Sometimes it's two totally different teams and they get their wires crossed. By the way, if you put out scarecrows, creatures will attack them as though they are a person. That's what that's there for, by the way. Just to draw a few attacks at this point. This character is my sniper character, so I really don't need a HUD to make her operate. But it helps for certain tasks. Um, to be honest, like keeping track of what's going on here, because I have no idea how many waves. There we go. There's going to be 2 of them that these idiots are going to deliver unto me. So I will go ahead and now um, give them a few things that will make my life a little easier. Da, 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 da. So there are certain blueprints that I use no matter what. No matter what character I'm on, I try and recreate them. I try and make sure I have a set of them. Like this one here is just for dealing with crap, and this one here is for dealing with, well, stupid shit that goes on in game. But this one here is just as good at it, and in lower level situations, this is actually a better plan to use because you can place it and pretty much forget about it. Now the problem here is that I have not cleared wave 1 of this, and I have no idea where wave 1 will start or end unless I go back into my HUD and I turn it back on. Because Bethesda has been very good, turn that on, didn't even realize I had it turned off, about hiding stuff. Well, they're dead. Guy out here took care of them for me. Didn't even really need to go there myself. Here they come, coming in from the other side now. See them? Well, there we go. That should be, well, there's one left. I am just wildly missing that thing. Okay, well, now that I've shown off my lack of skill at aiming in this game, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, scrap this crap first. Then we'll go over here, and because I need to make something that scraps out as oil, I'll just go into bulk, and I'll bulk up an oil. I'll go back over to my scrap box, and I will scrap a thing of oil. There's that cough that I was talking about. But yeah, I'm trying to make videos and get them out to you in a timely fashion. I changed over from PlayStation 5 to PlayStation 4 because I realized the graphics were so bad on the PS5 that it didn't matter if I was on it or I was on the 4. And moved down into my basement where I could actually sit and relax because, like I said, I've been sick for a while. I have a couple videos on there that I need to get processed and transferred over to my PC so that I can have those edited up. Not anything big, just, standard fare for a low-level character. On here, I was working on tutorials. I was going to show you how to flip walls and things like that, but the problem is some things don't work the way they used to, and some of the things that do work the way they used to don't work exactly the way that I want them to anymore. So there's that, which I know sounds contradictive and stupid because, well, it is contradictive and stupid. Just like everything else. I mean, that's about the best way I know to put it. I am doing dailies in this. I have unlocked the the new pistol that's available in game, which I haven't. Well, I equipped it on one of my characters to test it, and I ran it till I ran out of 10 millimeter rounds because if the idea is at the end of the 10 millimeter round cycle on the new pistol, which is, let me show you on the scoreboard. This one right here, circuit breaker. Circuit Breaker has a legendary effect where when you hit the last round, you basically send out a pulse of energy with the last shot that will stun your opponent for a second, allowing you to reload your gun a bit faster. And if you have the gun modified, because it's 10 millimeter, to where it has a decent ammo capacity and penetration things, it's actually a fairly decent stealth weapon to use. Now, the other benefit to it is that if you don't carry any actual ammo with it, but instead you throw grenades, or I've only got this to work actually with throwing knives, to be honest. But I'm theorizing it should work with grenades because I never use grenades, but I almost always have one or two throwing knives on my characters from picking them up from areas in the forest where I'm running around and people killed something and left a throwing knife in it, and I'll just happen to find it, or it'll be in a stash of crap that somebody dropped, or in just a location that I happen to be in. But the throwing knives, if you throw it with that gun equipped in your hand, and you have all the grenadier perks equipped to make throwing grenades or thrown projectiles. I haven't tried it with a tomahawk. I kind of want to try it with a tomahawk now that I'm thinking about it. Whenever you throw that knife, it'll actually carry, because it's the last thing you're using, it'll carry the energy attack from the pistol with the knife. So a knife that normally does around 85 to 89 points of damage, because of the 5-point variance that it usually gives you. And it can get a little bit different than that depending on the strength of your character and different, you know, perks that you have equipped. But the cool thing about it is it'll transfer that energy carryover to your knife currently. And so an 85 to an 89 point weapon will do like 200, 205 points. So yeah, it's a little uh, different than what it should be. And they put these donation box out all around the place. If you have something that you want to donate to lower level players, um, things that I recommend for donation are things like, let me see, treasure maps if you're not going to use them, if you don't have any intention of using them. Some of these, like, let me just transfer a couple things in here, like the table lamp, um, maybe some stem packs that you don't normally use, Radaway, that kind of stuff. I mean, unless you're going to go through and sell them to the vendor, which is, entirely up to you. But I don't really have a use for frag grenades. I don't use them on my characters unless it's my grenadier character, which this one isn't, obviously. Um, but I'm constantly trying to get my caps up because I do use some aristocrats weapons, and those are all based on caps. And then you've got the body armor that's based the same way. But I just mainly wanted to give you a heads up on what's going on with me because I haven't been on here much, and Discord's been acting weird for the last few days, and everything just seems to be going kind of weird lately with the holiday and everything else. And I wanted to wish you all happy holidays, and I'm going to go back to recording, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this all back off that I turned back on for the thing that the tongue tied. That's the other issue that I've got right now. I turned it back on for the workshop so I could, make sure I got it cleaned out. But if you guys need anything, if there's any tutorials that you're looking for or any information you want me to cover, just PM me on this video or just comment actually is fine. And I will try and find a way to give you the information you want. Um, By the way, my preferred sniper rifle is this one right here. It is a Gauss rifle. It is a quad Gauss rifle. Um, I prefer the quad Gauss rifle just because of both the range and the attributes that it has. I used to have a Gauss rifle that was explosive, but that's kind of been made redundant because they added explosiveness to all Gauss rifles. So, yeah. Anyway, you guys have a good day, and I will talk more to you later.